UFC 230 in the books. Main event, no surprise. Daniel Cormier shows why he's the double champ. Dominates Black Beast, finishes him in the second round.
Yeah.
Really
dominant fight. I hope he had a couple cheeseburgers afterwards. I mean,
deserves it.
The boy earned it.
Yeah.
The boy earned it with that victory, so it is what it is.
The dude was going to pull out of the fight
Yo,
the day of.
That whole story was crazy with the whole, like, throwing his back out or whatever.
He sneezed
you heard about
and then he
that
almost threw his back out.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous, yeah.
I mean, he did what everybody thought he was going to do. He plodded forward. He got some easy takedowns and an ankle pick. Put Black Beast. Black Beast's wrestling looked very suspect. Very poor.
Yeah.
Like he didn't change levels at all to defend a takedown. His posture, his stance, he never adjusted. He never once threatened with an uppercut to let DC know maybe you shouldn't come close.
My impression was that he knew, I mean, he had a month to prepare or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It seemed like he knew that he couldn't do anything about the takedown threat.
Right.
He's just going to kind of try to conserve energy.
Yeah.
And then just try to find that one shot throughout those 5 rounds to land.
Yeah.
And I actually respected that game plan because we're not going to see a reinvented Derrick Lewis in 4 weeks' time.
Right.
But I mean, obviously, the talent level like we talked about was just it was a wide gap.
He did get up from the ground, just like we kind of suspected, and even in our prediction show, we kind of talked about how funny it is that Derrick Lewis is the only guy in the UFC that can literally just stand up from being on his back
no problem.
with no technique or anything. But we knew that was going to happen. Yes, Derrick Lewis deserved the shot, but there was no surprise there. But now moving forward, and obviously we know that Cormier has relinquished that 205 belt.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with him at heavyweight? Because obviously you know who we're hearing rumblings of.
I think relinquished is a funny way to put it because it seems like the UFC kind of forced his hand that way.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're being so aggressive in terms of taking that belt away. Like, let Gustafsson, Jones fight, let them gain an interim, and then you still have that option. If it doesn't happen, then you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty premature. I don't like this whole, like, calling out of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
The first time I heard it, I was like, okay, I guess I can go for it. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the octagon, he built it up with that whole push.
Yeah.
But when you chill for 3 months and then we come back and it's the same call out again, it just seemed kind of stale, kind of forced to me. It didn't feel organic.
Right.
And I don't even know, I mean, if it happens, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But my stomach kind of felt funny with that call out. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? It's always that same argument we always have, white belt, sport versus spectacle.
True.
And we're seeing this with Tenshin versus Mayweather.
Oh my God.
And whatever fight they're trying to make. But I don't want to see this fight. Brock is a WWE fighter that's not training mixed martial arts right now. His only avenue to victory is wrestling with any fight he's ever fought in MMA.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier is a better wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you even think Brock can win? No wonder Daniel wants that fight. But as the UFC, even though you're making a lot of money, you have to think of the longevity of the sport in itself.
Yeah.
And that's where Curtis Blades needs to come in. And that's where when he defeats, you see how I said that?
Yeah,
defeats Francis Ngannou.
That's a bad matchup for Francis, man.
You gave a matchup.
I don't know why he took that fight. Curtis Blades is the right call to make in terms of a fight.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He's earned it. He's put together, I think, 3 wins back to back, especially most recently against who the fuck did he beat? I fucked up.
Mark Hunt?
Mark Hunt. Yeah. Good call. So now that he's coming off of that to win, he's definitely at the point where he deserves it.
Yep.
I think you can give it to him, but this boy needs to do something with presentation. Needs to do something with selling a fight because it's no longer a game where it's just, do you deserve it, you get it.
Right.
And we all have to kind of evolve with the sport a little bit.
Yes.
You got to do something to make me want to see that fight.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I think the Brock Lesnar fight could be a bigger draw if Daniel would stop saying it's a money fight for him.
Yeah.
I want to hear more so about the fact that you want the competition. You want to actually beat up Brock, you know what I mean? But he always calls for the fact that it's going to be a big payday for me, a big money fight. Me as a fan, I don't give a fuck how much money you're making. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it's true.
I want you to actually want to hurt Brock, and I can get behind that. You know what I mean? So,
I want some real animosity, some real beef there. Unlike this staged little push after a fight. I don't want that crap. If anything, I want John Jones to go up to heavyweight and I want him to smack DC and say, hey, listen, I'm picking a fight with you.
Yeah.
Because right now, DC's just in the driver's seat, making great money, commentating on a fight. Sailing, into the sunset.
Calling himself the pound for pound best, which he has a, he
has a claim to it. But like, fight Miocic, fight Blades, fight somebody that's relevant, and even if it doesn't sell, well, then build that sell. That's what Conor McGregor did, and that's why he was so talented. Because he even said, it's not about who I'm fighting. no matter what, it's going to sell.
Yeah.
Because my name brings that presence in itself.
Exactly.
So Cormier needs to take that logic, say you're the real alpha, you're the real pound for pound GOAT, and then fight the next in line, which is Blades, and hype him up and show his highlight reel and say why you think he deserves that shot.
Bro, I'm with you. Less talking, more walking, right? If he clears out Stipe again, clears out Blades again, which he can do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And maybe that Jones fight happens and he takes him out.
Right.
Now you're like undoubtedly the pound for pound, but everyone wants to talk their way into the situation.
Yeah.
I prefer when they walk their way into the situation, man.
Oh, man, I'm going to leave it at that. What do you white belts think? Let us know in the comments below. See you at the next video.